Perak, the second largest state in peninsular Malaysia, offers visitors a surprising range of activities to indulge in. An adventure in the rainforest, exploring magnificent limestone hills and caves, relaxation at island resorts, agro-tourism, and an insightful learning experience on tin mining in Malaysia. This week we are in the state of Perak and we've just travelled about 20 kilometres outside of Ipoh to this abandoned mansion here, which is called Kellies Castle. Now behind me I believe there's a random tourist who is getting quite absorbed into exploring the place. So let's go and say hello. Hey Manshuk, how are you?
Hi, I'm fine, thank you.
Hey, good to see you.
Me too.
Hey guys, this is my friend Manshuk who is from Kazakhstan. Now, have you seen the film Anna and the King?
Yeah, I watched before once.
Well, did you know that this is where they did a lot of the shots?
Yeah, I heard the castle and this area was used for the shooting.
Yeah. So, I'm sure you want to find more about the history of this place, don't you?
Yeah, it's my wish.
Well, fortunately, I've organised a little meeting with the caretaker of this place and he can explain anything that you want to ask him.
That's great.
Kellies Castle was formerly owned by this Scottish planter by the name of William Kellie-Smith.
Oh, right, okay.
He came to Malaya at the age of 20 to look for better wealth. When he got married to this heiress, the wife was Agnes. She doesn't really like this place because of the weather and the condition of the land. So it was believed that she ran off. As a husband who wants the wife to live or stay together, he promised her, I'll build you a house as big as a castle that resembles his love.
Oh, right, okay.
This is the love castle that William built for his beautiful wife Agnes.
I see.
Unfortunately, it was not materialized because of his early death. You see, in the construction of this castle, the unique thing is that these are apricot bricks. But in the construction, there was no cement used because there was no cement in Malaya then. So what was believed to be to attach this brick were actually a mixture of sand, chalk or lime, and duck's egg white.
Right.
Believe it.
My.
The architecture of this building, you see various design that is coming in from India. British Roman pillars, and then we have some element of Muslim here also.
Yeah, the Moorish
in that part,
elements,
You see how far-sighted William was at that time, where he mixed the
It's
architecture
amazing.
of the world
Amazing.
in this building. One of the exciting thing about this castle is this corridor, where there were reports by visitors about the sighting of apparitions of William appearing from one of the rooms and walking along this corridor.
I'm slightly scared now.
Don't worry, it only mostly happened at night.
At night, okay.
At night,
So we're safe.
So I challenge you to come.
Yes.
At night, to experience the There is a secret passage behind this wall. Can you see?
Oh, right, okay.
Actually, this one leads to a dungeon underground. There is a spiral staircase if you can walk down.
Okay.
It's interesting.
Wow.
So, as I said, this is the underground dungeon. So, a dungeon is supposed to be a place for safety. So, William was a very rich man at that time. And business transaction at that time, there was no bank.
Yes.
So, where do you save your money, your collection?
In the dungeon?
It must be somewhere down there.
So if we get some spades and start digging, we might find some hidden treasures.
We may find some treasures. But I believe, you see, if you stamp your feet here, it's a very solid thing. But if you go down here, it sounds hollow. Okay? So that's where I believe that it leads to another layer or maybe cellars down there. So this is one of the hidden or mystery of this castle.
So there's no ghosts or monsters down there, is there?
We have not been reported or so-called.
Not yet.
Come, let's go to the other part. This is another spiral staircase that comes from the master room. So you see, isn't it amazing? You're coming from an escape staircase into this master room, so-called. This is supposed to be the master room. Johan, this is another mysterious corridor.
All right.
Okay. So at this corridor, we have actually witnessed the apparitions of William coming in from this way and disappearing.
Have you seen it yourself?
We have seen it and it's recorded on tape.
Really?
Really, yes. This is supposed to be the daughter's room, Helen.
All right. It's not bad for
Okay.
a kid's room, is it?
There is a connecting room. So from this room, you can go to the son's room. And if you read the sighting here,
Oh,
these
so
are real.
the daughter's been seen as well.
Been seen in this room. These are reported by visitors. Okay, on 2 different occasions by 2 different visitors who mentioned the same story about the girl appearing from this door and vanishing for a few seconds. So now we move on to see the brother's room, Anthony. There is another escape staircase. Yeah, this is an escape staircase between the son and daughter's room. Quite similar to the daughter's room. Yeah, similar. It looks like a plant. It looks like an elephant trunk. We don't exactly know because it is quite different from the daughter's room actually. This is the lift shaft, and this is supposed to be the first bucket lift in Malaya if this castle were to be completed.
I think only rich people could afford to do something like that.
Exactly. This is the guest room. Very windy, very nice.
An amazing view.
During the construction of this castle, there was no modern machineries at that time. Therefore, these are so-called traditional scaffolding holes, where as you build up, you lay the bricks, you put planks to step on it, then
build
you
the next
raise.
bit.
Okay, in this part of the castle, you can see an area where they call it the rooftop area. Yeah. So William planned to have a mini tennis court. Imagine him strolling tennis.
Yeah.
And he also planned for a rooftop party area.
Ah, okay.
Okay, come here and experience it. Where we are standing here now, Johan, is actually a parapet.
Oh, okay.
So you can imagine William and the family looking over his estate from this direction. From here, you can view the temple
Ah, yes.
that William built for his workers in 1918.
This is the temple that was built by William Smith to appease the gods when they had the flu outbreak back in the 1920s. And you can see just there, 4 along from the left, that's William Smith himself. So when they built it, they placed him alongside all the other divine beings.
It's really unusual.
Yeah.
He built it for his workers.